we're here at the Rocky Mountain National Park. And it's June and it's pretty chilly. How cold would you say it is right now?
35.
35 degrees in June, but it's beautiful up here. So far we've seen deer, so I hope we see more wildlife. So while we were at the park in Colorado, I didn't really do too much vlogging. I kind of was just, I was present. And I was just caught up in the beauty and the scenery of the place. And it was so much fun to just watch for wildlife. That really was my favorite thing about being in the national park, is being able to see wildlife in their natural habitat. It's so exciting. And I realized like how important it is for us to keep supporting these parks, because we're running out of space and we're running out of land for animals to be able to roam freely. Can you imagine if that thing charged? Are you getting out?
Yeah.
What the look at him, he's looking right at us.
Yeah, he don't know we're here.
I'm staying here. Guys, today we are here in Estes Park. We took the aerial tramway up to the top and it's absolutely beautiful up here. The views are amazing. And if you're in this area, I recommend you do it. It's only $14 and it only takes 5 minutes to get to the top. And once you're up here, you can feed the chipmunks and take a little hike around. It's just beautiful. Don't let them bite you. Whoa, that was cool! While we were up there that I noticed, because there's so many deer around, they call them mule deers, and these deers had these white patches on their butts, and I thought it was really interesting because it's just kind of odd that they had that. And typically through evolution, if an animal has some kind of unusual marking or characteristic, they have it for a specific reason, and I was just really curious what that reason was. So when I came back home, I kept meaning to look it up, but I basically got busy and forgot about it. And then it's so funny how life works. I just love it when these serendipitous coincidences happen. I love it. Anyway, so I get back home and I kind of forgot all about it and I got busy. And then a week later, I'm reading this magazine, Nature Conservancy, and it explains that very thing I was wondering. So in this article, there is a scientist who works for the Nature Conservancy. Her name is Karina Riganos, and she says that deer raise their tails to warn about predators, exposing a white patch on their rumps. But I'll just tell you about the whole article because I thought it was kind of interesting. So in Wyoming, there's more than 5,000 deer that are killed each year from vehicles. And so these scientists were trying to come up with some kind of solution to deter the amount of deaths that happen to the deer per year. And one of the solutions they came up with is using these reflectors. And reflectors that amplify headlights to warn deer away from the roads. So they put up the reflectors and then they wanted to test the crossroads that had the reflectors and then test it against the crossroads that did not have the reflectors. So what they did is hide the reflectors with these white canvas bags. And an interesting thing was that the canvas bags, the white canvas bags, actually warned the deer more than the reflectors. So they worked better than the reflectors did by 33%. And they think it's because that the deer associate the color, they associate white with danger. So they're kind of testing this out to see if they think it's gonna last in the long run, or if the animals will just kind of get accustomed to seeing that white bag and ignore it. Simple solutions that are helping to prevent so many deers from being killed each day or each year.